Leigh-Ann here. Leigh-Ann.
The Dating Show, brought to you by olderdatingonline.com.
I think we'll keep that bit in at the start where you were just warming up there.
I was just getting my dulcet tones.
Let me just tell you a joke, okay? Two golfers are ready to play the 11th tee as a funeral cortege passes by. The first player stops, doffs his cap and bows his head as the cortege passes. That was a really nice thing to do, the second golfer says. It's good to see there is still some respect in the world. Well, it's only right, the first golfer replies. I was married to her for 25 years.
Well,
now, that's the thing. Now, we're talking about golf today because so many people around the world, men, women, everyone, plays golf. Very, very popular sport. But we've been thinking here it's a good thing to do when you're dating because, you know, after the first date you're looking for where to go. Do you go to the cinema or whatever? But golf is a good date, isn't it?
and you can get a hole in one on the golf course.
Here we go. All the innuendos.
All the innuendos with golf. But I think golf is such a brilliant game. I just want to put it out there, and I think it's a great game for a date. I'm a keen golfer. I come from a really keen golfing family. My dad is a very good golfer, has always been the captain of the golf club. And, you know, there's nothing better than going out, two people playing golf. It's actually just a bit of fun. You know, you can get into the rough if you really want to. you know,
you might be holding up the people playing behind you if you go into the rough. But and it's also you've got to be quite smart when you play golf. You can't turn up in scruffy stuff. So not only is it healthy for you, you're smart, but it's sociable. You can talk to people as you're playing the game.
Oh, absolutely. You can have great conversation. And like you said, you dress really well. You've got to carry your own clubs and you have to know what club you're going to use. But that's also something that can get a nice rapport going really between a couple, because maybe the female will know more or maybe the male will know more. So it's like a nice bonding experience. And like you say, golf is a really super social game.
And it's also, you can get to know a person more by playing something like that, because if somebody's getting really cross on the first tee and cursing and cussing and all the rest of it and gets really angry or is really impatient with somebody else or whatever, you get to see their personality through this sport, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. And I also think that, you know, I would get super competitive and highly frustrated if anyone was beating me. So I think someone coming out on a date with me personally might struggle with that because I don't like to lose. But it does honestly show the true colours of somebody when you go on a golf course. You know, someone who hits 9 fresh airs on the first tee is going to have a little bit of a mini breakdown, aren't they? But that's the whole fun. And I also think that's, you know, I think sport's a great way to laugh, to have fun, to learn new things. And it's just an ideal date. It's a little bit different from what you'd probably do, you know, and you can have a few drinks afterwards. It's a very good way to meet a person.
Would you be a bit surprised if you'd met somebody on olderdatingonline.com and then had a drink with them and then said, right, second date, golf?
No, I'd love it.
Would that throw you a bit?
It probably would, but I think I would embrace it with open arms 100%. I have actually been on a few golf dates in my time.
Okay.
Yes, I have been.
And how did they go?
Yeah, they were
hole
good.
In one in the rough, were you?
A birdie, an eagle, an albatross, all of it. No, it was actually really good. Only because, like I said, my dad was a really keen golfer and still is. He plays about 5 times a week. And he set me up on so many dates with golfers. I felt like that's all I did in my teenage years, and it was brilliant, actually. I loved every single minute of it.
How good are you?
Well, that would be revealing it. No, but I am pretty good. I've played since the age of 6.
Okay, so good golfer.
So, good golfer. And I think that's nice because I think, you know, women don't really get to play that much golf. Sometimes it's hard to find other ladies who are really keen into golf. Like, none of my friends are into it. So if I was to go on a date with someone, it would be great.
Yeah, good. Okay. All right. Well, thanks, Leigh-Ann.
Are you taking me out on a golf date then?
I am. We set out in the office there.
Yes.
We need to play. But I'm a bit worried about And I suppose men would be a bit worried about this, because I'm competitive, you're competitive. Can you imagine losing to you?
It's only because I'm a girl.
That
sounds terrible.
It does, but not just you, anyone. Even if I'm playing my best mate, because I am competitive, love sport, I'd hate losing to anyone.
I think I've definitely cheated on my scorecard before, just so I didn't
Have you
lose.
sort of kicked the ball and sort of moved it? And what did you get then, Leigh-Ann? A 4?
Yeah.
No, 3.
No, that was definitely a 3. But you can carry my clubs. Deal?
Deal. Thank you.
Thank you.
The Dating Show, brought to you by olderdatingonline.com.